All right, YouTube, once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast. We're talking Auburn football. Go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and click the notification so you can get all the information here on Vernon Speak Sports. Auburn, and as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle. All right, so coming into the season 2020, we got some major concerns, especially in the secondary. And as it turns out, DEVAN Barrett, one of the key recruits from the 2017 class, he was actually listed as a .9294 recruit, was thought to be the future of the Auburn running game. But when we look at the past history, let's just go back real quick between 2017 and now. DEVAN Barrett was actually thought to be the next thing as far as Auburn running backs go. You look at his highlights, everything was impeccable. He had 334 all-purpose yards in one game, so it was thought that he was going to have an immediate impact in the Auburn's running game. Somehow that did not happen. Sandwiched in between, Kerryon Johnson and Cam Martin, somehow that particular year in 2017, DEVAN Barrett got kind of lost in the shuffle. We talk about the SEC championship. Now, when I was thinking about the game planning in the SEC championship in 2017, all of us remember how Kerryon Johnson went down with that shoulder injury late in that particular football game. He was questionable for that particular game. Now, from a sitting on the sideline standpoint, or an armchair quarterback or armchair coach standpoint, I would have thought, okay, DEVAN Barrett and Cam Martin can take on the load, and Auburn comes up with a game plan that limits Kerryon Johnson's need for that particular football game, but that was neither here nor there. Cam Martin got a couple of carries like he always does, but Gus Malzahn put the load on Kerryon Johnson, which in my honest opinion, I think was inexplicable. But hey, I don't coach major football. All I do is analyze this stuff. So moving forward, during the offseason or during the preparations for the bowl, all of a sudden you have a 3-star recruit from 2A Lafayette, Alabama, Boobie Whitlow, who turns heads during the bowl practice, and now DEVAN Barrett gets pushed further back in the shuffle as far as running back goes. So this whole future running back thing for DEVAN Barrett as an Auburn Tiger just never really crystallized. So all of a sudden, in 2018, you look at this. Not only does DEVAN Barrett take a back seat to the running game, but all of a sudden, Auburn finds themselves in a bind at the cornerback position and switches positions with Noah Igbenogany to take on the field cornerback position. So here's what we got. We got Boobie Whitlow, you got Shaun Shivers, and then you have Cam Martin. But where is DEVAN Barrett? DEVAN Barrett takes a further step back. DEVAN Barrett, supposedly one of the top recruits of the 2017 class, taking a further seat back. So when we look at the 2020 season for the Auburn Tigers, all of a sudden, Auburn is in the same bind that they were in back in 2018 when you had to promote or you had to switch positions with Noah Igbenogany from wide receiver to cornerback. Now you have a situation like this. Okay, spring practice not happening for anybody in college football. Hopefully, with everything being put on hold at least until April the 30th, assuming that college football even happens anyway, you have a situation to where now you have, if you look at any of the way too early depth charts for Auburn, guess who you have as the successor to Noah Igbenogany? DEVAN Barrett. Now, do I think that will happen? Probably not. I think this is going to be a situation where Devin Barrett, unfortunately, falls by the wayside because you have a really good recruiting class of cornerbacks. I mean, Marco DeMeo is just going to have to step up. I don't think Devin Barrett can do it. I think this is a point where, Devin Barrett is a recruit, 4-star recruit, that just never could find his way in Power 5 football. He was probably out of his element, probably should have chosen maybe a Division I AA school or a non-Power 5 school. But Auburn, I just don't think Devin Barrett is going to be the guy that can hold down that cornerback position. Because if he didn't do it last year, you got Roger McCreary who stepped in, and Devin Barrett still took a back seat, really not receiving any significant playing time. What makes us think that Devin Barrett will step up to the plate now? Now, he has an opportunity because some of the guys who are coming in from the 2020 class will take kind of a step back because they didn't have the advantage of spring football. But I really don't know if Devin Barrett is going to be able to get over the hump and actually have the kind of impact that he should have had at Auburn. Because now with Tank Bigsby, with Mark Anthony Richards, with Sean Shivers, with DJ Williams, the running back position, he can absolutely forget that. And he could get lost in the shuffle with the cornerback and the secondary recruits that have come in between 2018 and now 2020 that will swallow up his talent. I think Devin Barrett is going to be a victim of just getting lost in the shuffle. Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast, Talking Auburn Football. Go ahead and like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.